Mr. Speaker, I want to join my colleague in making a few contributions as it concerns the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement that has just been assented to, and Nigeria has appended her signature by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, why I see this motion very timely is that, yes, it's a good thing. We commend the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in the 2 steps he had taken before the signature of Nigeria on that document. Number 1 is having to put together an interagency committee to be able to discuss the issues of Nigeria and how they can see Nigeria's benefit and where Nigeria can leverage on this agreement before Nigeria goes to append the signature. And it's akin to what Theresa May was probably doing while negotiating with Brussels, as EU specifically, before Brexit. So, Mr. Speaker, there are very crucial things to be put in place by the Federal Republic of Nigeria if we are to take the benefit of the African common markets that this agreement seeks to achieve for the African continent, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, if you permit me, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, on a serious note, we are to put in place certain things that will make us achieve the competitive advantage which this agreement seeks to achieve. And that's why I support prayer 2 in totality of this motion. Number 1, sir, it is the manufacturing sector of this country or any country that seeks to benefit from a free trade or a free market, a common market created for a community or nations. And the question now today is, how are our manufacturers faring in this country? Great challenges, ranging from power sector to security and to issue of tariffs, sir. So I want to appeal that before we get the full benefit that will translate to the competitive advantage that we should take from this agreement, as we proceed to look at the 2020 budget, then we must put in place serious fundings to take off infrastructure so that, 1, our manufacturers can produce their goods at the lowest cost possible. Because if we don't do this, we are virtually going to be competing in a market at a very disadvantaged position. So I want to urge, as we go forward, joining my colleague, that we urge the federal government to be able to put things in place, make sure adequate investment in infrastructure, ranging from power, and we will talk about the long term. I believe that other issues will come about, issues of gas pricing, which is the main supply for power stations, issues of our roads, issues of our railway system like we talked about last week. So I am advocating that we should put the infrastructure on ground, invest heavily on infrastructure development so that we can get the full benefit of this trade agreement for Nigeria and Nigerians. Those are my humble submissions, Mr. Speaker.